St. Vincent this Sunday morning. We had to get out of the Blue Lagoon, which had an entrance channel, maybe, well, let's say 30 meters wide, no, 30 feet wide, and we went down to 2.9 meters, which is like this much under the keel with reef either side. We chose not to do a pilot to save 20 bucks and it worked. It was a little bit twitchy. So we're going to go around the windward side of the islands. Got a nice breeze today, 15, 16 knots. Just going to motor a bit and then we'll be off the wind and across the east coast of St. Vincent. Hopefully see all the volcanoes and then on up to St. Lucia, about 50 miles away.
We are rounding the southeast tip of the island. Very choppy seas here.
It's been a bit of a bouncy old bang up this coast, but we've now got both sails up and we're going quite nicely. And we're about halfway along the west coast now. The mountain that's shrouded in the cloud there is the volcano which we climbed up the other day. So nice to have the full Genoa out for once. This crossing between St. Vincent and St. Lucia is a little bit frustrating. We've got the very choppy swell coming through here. It's literally just stopping us dead. We've got like 10 knots of wind, full sail, struggling to drive us. We're trying to go as high upwind as we possibly can to get to the right side of the island. Whoa! All we seem to be doing is going up and down and not actually forward. Plodding along 5 to 6 knots very slowly. But quite nice. But the motion's not very nice. Oh, we need to change flags. Let me go and get the new flag. St. Vincent disappearing behind us. Clearly see the volcano where we went up now. Okay, Mr. St. Vincent, down you come. You've done very well out of it. Welcome to St. Lucia. Like it, 15 knots, 20 knots across the deck. The sea flattened out, and here we are coming into a fairly impressive St. Lucia. Two peaks sticking up there are the Pitons, which we'll go around tomorrow. But today we're heading up here to Fort.
What are you doing?
Oh, hello. I'm checking the fan belt that I tightened the other day is still okay. And it seems to be. Other than that, I'm lying on my engine. Me and my engine, we're best pals. So this is where we anchored last night. We just nipped into this southeast corner. Actually very sheltered here, surprisingly. Quite a nice tranquil bay. A few people on the beach there, some nice homes up there, and the piste de resistance is the port, right next to the oil terminal. And there's the boss, first mate and skipper. How are you doing this morning, Skip?
Very good, thank you.
We've just anchored at Laborie Bay, just a few miles to the west of Vieux Fort, where we were anchored last night. Certainly this is a prettier place to anchor, although a lot more rolly. First impressions of St. Lucia is that it's very much like St. Vincent, but somehow neater and tidier. What do you think, Chief Anchorer?
Perfect.
We are coming up to the Pitons on the southwest coast, having our first rolly downwind sail for a while. Lazy sailing, Genoa only. Well, we don't want the main banging around, do we? Now we can clearly see the two Pitons in their glory. 780 meters high, straight up. I guess old volcanic plugs. Quite a sight.
We don't have a helm.
I'm helming.
Oh.
Navigation and helming. What more do you need? Here again, captain with my gadgets. In Soufriere, downtown, lovely old colonial buildings, and the usual Anglican church looking a little bit worse for wear. We're in the church, and this donation box kind of says it all. Even Houdini couldn't get out of that one. Oof. They either have seriously big donations or some very light-fingered people. So what is this?
That's spice rum.
Spice rum? And these are all the spices?
Yeah, one of it.
So this is it? The pica cake.
So you boil it already?
Huh?
You boil it?
You boil it?
If you boil it, you got spice in that? Alright, test it. Alright.
Try it. Sleeping is a problem?
When you go to sleep,
So we've just left Soufriere town where we checked in, and we're going to motor up to Sugar Beach. This is the wonderful Petit Piton. Pretty impressive. And here we are, nicely moored in Anse de Pitons, between the Petit Piton there, which people actually climb, would you believe? The Sugar Beach Resort, which we met the general manager of last night, all the way around and up to the Grand Piton, which we might attempt to climb. We will.
Yes.
Should we? I think we should. We managed to get in here without intervention by the welcoming committee, and this is the typical welcoming committee at the back, loitering, looking for the next catch. They spot boats coming in, and then they speed as fast as they can, even 5 miles offshore, to go and welcome them in and ask for a bit of money. We have just crashed the Sugar Beach Resort just before sunset. Very nice. Cloud is sitting out there in the morning. lovely gardens. The moon just rising. Could make a nice house if it was a bit smaller. Lovely view of the Grand Piton in the evening. And out to the bay. This is rather a nice resort. Definitely recommend this to anybody. The sun is just going down. The beach is clear and the evening cocktails have started.
Thank you for cooking breakfast.
You're welcome.
Wonderful job as usual.
Yummy, huh?
Breakfast with a view.
We are taking photos in the rain. Now look at this cute little car we got this time. It's a Suzuki Jimmy and I really like it. It's a proper four-wheel drive in miniature. Cute, isn't it? Very. Lovely. A view down to Soufriere, where cloud is in the bay. The two Pitons there have got cloud going over the top. So this is Anse in the rain. Probably look quite nice in the sun. Oh, a metal bridge. And the Jimmy can take it with no problem. Hey guys, is there a gas station here?
No.
No. Where? How far is that? This is Castries, the main town of St. Lucia, on a very damp day. No wonder our bay was invaded with people. These two monster hotels have turned up. Which way?
Wait. Straight a bit. And then right.
Well, this is our first proper beach on St. Lucia. And I can't say that we're particularly impressed. Abandoned resort. Bulldozers have been on to clear all the weed. It smells. And above all, it's raining. We just learned that this beach is 6 feet high in weed, rotting weed. Last week, the same weed that we saw coming across the Atlantic. They've just cleared it with a bulldozer. We think this village is called Choiseul on the south coast. A cute little market with all sorts of fruit that we've never actually seen before. Oh, so you're making steaks like that? I get it. Yeah.
It's very nice.
And all sorts of very traditional little buildings here. Surprisingly big church for a little village. This is Laborie, where we anchored briefly because it was rolling so much the other day. A very pretty fishing village.
Hello.
We heard this village is famous for making a fishing boat.
Yes, yes.
Oh, fish pot? Fish pot, yes. Okay, okay. And you are the man who makes them, huh?
No, he's one. He's the one who. He's the one who could make it.
The centre of the very quaint village, Laborie, and we smelt this delicious food as we went past the place, and we couldn't resist an early lunch. What have you got? Tuna? Yes. I've got chicken, and there's, I don't know what it is, rice, peas, salad, all sorts of interesting stuff. Yummy. We took the wrong turn. We'll try this way. We have taken a little off-road trail on this east coast of St. Lucia. See this lovely bay surrounded by mangroves. We ran out of road, so we left the car, and now we are on the Castries trail up into the rainforest.
Perfectly equipped.
Perfectly equipped in our flip-flops. We're in the jungle again. I feel like I'm being followed by a wild animal, but I don't look behind me. Oh, it's just you. Okay, it's raining now. Well, I guess you can't have a rainforest without rain, can you really? Other than that, it's very quiet. Just birds, rain. There isn't even any wind in the trees. And butterflies. Man-eating ones. My baby will have her mojito tonight.
Caipirinha.
No. No, I'm good. It's more like oranges. So. These guys are from Canada.
Hello.
Oh, you're taking some social video.
One pound Canada, 1 pound Canada.
And your long hair.
We're leaving Soufriere Bay with the two Pitons, Grand on the right, Petit on the left. In between them, Sugar Beach. There's Soufriere Village, which we almost got to feel part of the locals there. And then we're going out around the bay, up the east coast, sorry, west coast, up to Marigot Bay. Motoring under sunshade only. Somehow the sunshade doesn't seem to give us the same speed as the sails, but quite worked that out yet. It gives us a bit of lift. Very rocky. And it is raining, if you haven't noticed. We are in civilization. Or hat.
That's the trimmer colour with the brown.
We're motoring along the west coast from Marigot Bay up to Rodney Bay, past the beautiful Hess oil terminal. This is the Sandals resort here, and then into the Bay of Castries, which is the main capital town. And on up there to Pigeon Island in the distance, which is at the entrance to Rodney Bay. Not a very nice day. And there's the Easter Bunny on Easter Day. It is Easter Sunday today. Rodney Bay Marina. Finally we have a sunny day after all these cloudy days in St. Lucia. This is where the Atlantic Rally comes in, the arc. I have got the boss working. Look at this. We are putting boracal on the decks to stop them going black. It's basically just a fungicide. What you doing, buddy?
Painting.
Ah. You're not putting brown paint on the decks, are you?
No.
Let out the first rain and wash it all off anyway, but keeps us busy. And so much quicker with two doing it.
Hi!
Hey. Hi.
My name is Gregory.
Hi, Gregory.
Nice to meet you.
You got a rather overgrown boat.
So let me see what tomatoes you have and what mangoes, please.
Tomatoes, we got mango, we have papaya. Any cucumber?
I have cucumber.
Our fresh basil.
Bye. Have a nice day.
He could do with a new engine. We are tightening up the halyards after the backstay, which I always forget. Anchoring ball down. That's it, up on off. Ready for another voyage. So this is our last day in St. Lucia. We're in Rodney Bay, which has been very loud, lots of music. Jet skis, which we really don't like. This is the Gros Islet village here, which is got the reputation for a Friday night gaiety. Beaches and a few big resorts.